was a kid, all I had was a dream. More money, more problems. When I get it, I'ma pile it up. Now I'm dope on the bread, we can toast so fresh. How we flow, everybody get this style from us. Was a kid with
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces to the vlog. We haven't vlogged in forever, but I've got an idea for a video series. It's 8 AM right now. We're going to get down to the first meal of the day. Right, we're on the sofa now. Our breakfast has been prepared. I'm in a bit of a familiar location. If you guys have watched any of my previous videos, I love this sofa or this area of the house. It's the living room. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear in the background the washing machine or a dog barking. I apologise for that. It's been ages since I've actually vlogged. Oh, and yes, the hair is still a mess. I haven't got it cut. I'm probably going to get it cut this week actually, so there's going to be that. But anyways, on to my breakfast that I prepared. As you can see on screen, I'm going to hopefully just do it over this. I haven't vlogged in forever, so I don't know how this is going to work still. But your boy's got his bowl of shreddies, fresh whole milk. I like sugar on top of my cereal, so sugar out, and a nice glass of apple juice. Shout out Apple Juice Gang. And Mr. Toby Brown, aka Toke Jizzle, is the reason why I've brought these vlogs back. Years and years ago he did a series called Skinny Boy Adventures, and I kind of want to bring that to my channel myself. I want to show progress of me like bulking up, looking after my own health, my mental health as well will be taken care of after this as well. And hopefully inspire a lot of people to follow in my footsteps who are following his footsteps, and he's probably following in someone else's footsteps. It's a nice little loop where everyone inspires everybody. And yeah, I don't know where this series is going to go. Hopefully it's going to bang. Hopefully if it doesn't, it's for my own benefit and my own personal gain. And you guys are just here for the ride. So first things first, we're going to get down. Well, we're going to get this breakfast down and inside us. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Right, we're here at the hub, as I call it, or the space station. Not the space station, but the station. Just where my setup is. You know, I've got my apple juice up here. Trusty little green crates for my setup. I love them. I love them to bits, these, not gonna lie. But anyways, we're here. It's 8:25. I've got my my cereal about to just demolish. Got my apple juice up here. We're on the dual monitor today instead of the consoles, which is actually down here as well. I've got a nice little setup going here. This is awesome. So this is, oh yeah, I've also got water here, forgot to mention, and the football. Maybe I'll do a little kickabout for some exercise. I'm going to be tracking everything in this week. This is just a little segue between a little interval I'm going to do where I'm going to just overcap. There's a word I'm thinking of here, and this is messing up the vlog, but this is what we're here for. We're here just to make entertaining content. I mess up sometimes. There's editing. I probably won't edit it out, but anyways, I'm gonna have a little interval here where I'm gonna recap. That's the word. Recap like the calorie intake, the apple juice, the shreddies, the sugar I've put on top, the milk I've used, etc., etc. Do you know what? Can we turn it around for this? I haven't vlogged in forever, but yeah, we're about to just demolish this anyways. Enjoy this little interval of a little recap. Probably gonna have this in every episode. Every vlog. Is it going to be episode? Who knows? But yeah, I'm about to just watch some YouTube, catch up on some events. I know the European Super League might be going through, which is... I may make a video on that, the European Super League. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Although these will be out every day after they've been recorded. Or maybe the same day. Maybe I'll record this from 8 in the morning to like... I think I'm going to do 8 in the morning to 6 in the evening. I think that the 10-hour day is reasonable, because a lot's going to be in this 10-hour day, and then I can upload it for 10 o'clock if I can, or maybe just the straight midnights every day. Like maybe I'll reach a new audience with that. But anyways, let's just get this done. Didn't want to dab, but yeah. So right now it is 9:51. It's nearly 10 AM in the morning. I just had a little 10-minute walk, 5 minutes to the shop and back, and I got myself, good old can of Monster. I get one nearly every day. It just gives me a lot of energy. And yeah, I will include this in the the recap at the end. I will put all like the details of like my nutrition, like the nutrition information. You can't quite see it there. It's going to focus. You know, some good energy right there. 500 milliliters. So I'm getting what, 927 kilojoules of energy from this. And we are about to go ahead and do a little exercise now. I have a good idea for a little like workout sort of thing that I want to put into motion for me specifically. You don't have to follow any of these steps, or you don't have to do this all. This is just my personal thing. And before we do, I also want to just show you guys the weather today. 8 Celsius where I am, and it feels like 10. I mean, apparently in the shade it feels like 7. But it's such a beautiful day today. There's like literally no clouds at all in the sky. Like it says the cloud ceiling is 12,200 miles away. I think that's what it means. Cloud cover 10%. Cloud cover 10%. Literally in the sky, there's 10% of the sky is clouds. So that literally blue skies right here. So maybe we take the ball to the pitch now. We don't have any. We have we have goals up, but we don't have netting on the goals. And if you score, you're just gonna have to keep retrieving the ball. Unfortunately, however, I've just hit one of my mates, or one of my best friends actually. Seeing if he's free today. If he is, he might bike up to mine and we'll go take it to the field. Now, I'm about to go ahead and do this little workout. So it's editor Evo over here. And spot the mistake. Yeah. So I was just editing the parts that I've already done of today's vlog, and you can see this part here. To the pitch now. We don't. Completely fine. I go to my laptop. I'm not talking right now, but I am talking, and there was no audio. So now I've got to do a voiceover part of everything explaining this part right here. So basically, let's go to this camp. Whew. Got so warm I had to take my hoodies off. Yes, the hair is mess, but basically, I was doing a little exercise where I was controlling the ball, which you'll see in the next bit of content here. I was kicking it against the wall or throwing it against the wall and controlling it. If I had a bad touch or considered it to be a bad control, I would do a press up for every time I have messed up previously. So I messed up once, I did 1 press up. If I mess up twice, I do 2 press ups. If I mess up 3 times, then I do 3 press ups, so on and so forth. You guys will see in the content now, which I will be time-lapsing, and thank God there was no audio anyway, because I did listen to some copyright music, so yeah, that wouldn't be allowed anyway. But I thought I'd just clear it up right now, because yeah, always check if your audio is recording. Look at this dummy right here. Look at this dummy right here. So we're about to go into the time lapse where I kick this ball around against that wall, do some good control, some bad control, and yeah, I do some push-ups, which I've explained earlier. Now, there is 15 minutes here of the time lapse, which is going to be shortened down because I somehow managed to kick that sofa, trying to do a Rabona control, and kick the floor. So my foot, it's not hurting anymore, but it actually did hurt. That's why it was only 15 minutes. But that's going to be time lapse down to, depending how long this song I'm using is going to be. Now this song will be in the description below, as well as his Spotify. It's actually by a good friend of mine called Age I'm Sin. That's his rapper name. That's like his, what his stage name, as you can call it. But his real name's Aaron, so I appreciate him so much for letting me use it. And I will be bringing back an old series where I reacted to stuff done by my friends. I did 1 episode, which is crazy, which was Jack Stocks's song, which will be on screen right now, just a little thumbnail sort of thing. If you want to go react to that as well, that might be in the description below for you as well. But yeah, nonetheless, let's get straight into this.
Look, you may not like this song, but at least please take the message from it. Everyone take a minute and look at the person next to you. You may not know what that person's going through. Lend them your ear, offer your shoulder. That can go a long way, believe me, I've been there. All those people who feel like they're going through hell right now. However hard and horrible it may seem, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to keep going, dig deep, and when life throws you against some ropes and continues to come at gotta stand up and be counted, let nothing hold you down. I was a broken submarine, submerged, virtually about to drown. I realized nobody was looking out, so I planted a seed and rose to my feet, became a rebel to defeat. I'ma do everything, even if my victory's bittersweet. Ensure nobody can compete, raise a middle finger to the ones in the judgment seat. By their accounts, there's an imbalance on their spreadsheet. They ain't not West, I ain't banking on the statements. I guess I'm just ignorant, only you can be you. Smashing every window just to break the odds. I had it in my pocket since I was 15. I guess it's in my genes, you just gotta find your skill. If you feel me, jump on board, come ride with me. I refuse to be kept in quarantine. I'ma spread my passion like an infectious disease. Never listen to critics, stay on a treadmill, going nowhere fast. Master your destiny and fly away, just like a bird. Follow all the street lights, the highlights. Be you, do you, don't let anybody stop you. Fly away, just like a bird. Go and find the right light. Don't let anybody stop you or bring you down. It's your life, own it. I ain't in it for recognition, even appeal, just a coping mechanism for depression. Now I focus on developing skill. I carry a pen and paper so I can draw inspiration. You ain't ever gonna break my will. I turn negative to positive, initialize my prerogative. Look at my open wounds, I realize I'm made of steel. Stare adversity in the eye, let them know I'm in it for the kill. It takes determination to be coward. You can call it a jam mathematics, known to be controversial and erratic. It's only cause I'm causing static from my attic. Using my upstairs, I ain't a bungalow. Put on my verbal boxing glove, take on the world, deliver my blow. Turn it into Tyson when I'm pulling my punch. Sometimes it's just too much, I call it a blessed curse. On my mind like a hemorrhage, it's imperative. I attack my competition, so I punish myself. This is for anyone who's ever been picked on, segregated or discriminated against. A fight song for you to sing along to achieve your dreams. All you gotta do is believe. Stop you. By the way, just like a bird. Go and find the right light. Don't let anybody stop you or bring you down. It's your life, own it. Spend most of my time tearing out my hair, pulling myself apart, put everything into my passion. It becomes an harassment, sitting back in embarrassment, telling myself it's just part of my obsession. Turn it into anger, it starts venting frustration, because I'm lacking in motivation, causing myself irritating friction as a strive for perfection. Maybe it's an indication that my admiration is an obligation to strive me to anger activation. Avoid self-detonation as a constructive verse, a ticking time bomb that could potentially self-destruct. Channeled in the right way, a volcano about to erupt. Put every ounce of rage onto a page as I spiral out of control, transpire like a dragon breathing fire. I guess I'm spiral, my switcher just started flicking. I ain't tripping, I'm about to blow a fuse. My pen just started twitching, fidgeting, fighting as I sit in. I guess it's time to stand up. Fly away, just like a bird. Follow all the street lights, the highlights. Be you, do you, don't let anybody stop you. Fly away, just like a bird. Go and find the right light. Don't let anybody stop you or bring you down. It's your life, own it. Fly away, just like a bird. Follow all the street lights, the highlights. Gonna see the world.
So just a quick little update right now, it's about to hit 3 o'clock. Just made myself a little pot noodle, a Bombay bad boy. I was going to skip this meal, but I did actually get a bit hungry today from the bit of exercise I've done. I don't usually get hungry sometimes at lunchtime. I mean, it is near 3 o'clock, and I'm also going to be eating later on as well. So I'm having my 3 meals a day, and I've worked out the calorie intake that I have got to the point where I'm about to eat after I finish this, and I'm sat at 894 calories at dinner time, which is the apple juice, the bowl of shreddies with sugar, the Bombay bad boy I'm about to eat with a bit of added hot sauce. I've added a bit of hot sauce we've got, and then I've also calculated on top I'm going to have a bowl of chips with garlic mayonnaise later tonight, which goes down to a total of 1,437 calories, which is not good, because I've got up the estimated calorie requirements, should I say. And for me, at 26 years old, male, I should be taking in 2,400 just normally. But if I'm moderately active, which is what I'm going to be, and I'm going to be more active than anything if I'm doing this exercise series, I should be at 3,000 calories. I need to find a way to take what I've been consuming in this day one. I need to double my calorie intake somehow. So this is where the journey starts. This is where things will ramp up. Oh yeah, I also forgot to add that I did actually add the Monster energy drink I had onto the amount as well. I forgot to mention that because I had that as well. I did drink a bit of water, and I'm not sure you don't get calories from water, or you don't get many calories from water. I can even just literally Google that right now. How many calories in water? 0 calories. 1 cup, 0 calories. 1 litre, 0 calories. You may eventually, if you drink so much of it, you might put on a few calories, but there's no calories in water really. But anyways, I just wanted to update you guys all that. And now I'm going to switch up to the sit-up commentary part of the video I was going to do. This is going to be awesome. We're going to talk about the Super League and the Jake Paul versus Ben Askren fight. And I'm going to put a bit of boxing talk in there, so why not? So yeah, transition. And we're here. Sit-up time. Now, I've got a few things to talk about, mainly 2 things. The Jake Paul and Ben Askren fight. I'm not going to say much on that because everybody's probably gone through it all already. And the European Super League. Probably not going to talk about that much either because it's already been talked about. Now, I'm going to talk about these 2 topics and do sit-ups at the same time. I don't think anyone's ever done this, and it ties in 2 things together. This series where I'm bulking up, looking after my health, and also me talking about commentary stuff. I love commentary stuff, so I can also talk about other boxing, other football stuff. And if anybody's wondering, I am a Liverpool fan, but I have got my Leeds kit on today, as you can see. I've got to represent the team that's going to stay in the Premier League and doesn't want to go off in this bougie Super League. But yeah, let's get to it. So, my form, my technique is just this. I keep my hands on my head like this, and just keep going. So, hopefully going back and forth like this doesn't mess with the audio too much. And first topic, I'm going to talk about the European Super League, since that was Liverpool and Leeds I was talking about. So that is actually the match on tonight. I am wearing my Liverpool kit, my Leeds kit, should I say. So I am going to be cheering for Leeds in this game, mainly because Liverpool is one of the teams involved in creating this European Super League. Now, apparently, this European Super League is going to have the top teams from the top, all the top leagues around the world already. They're all disbanding from their current leagues, and they're going to be making a Super League. Now, 2 things. 1, I don't like the idea of this Super League being the only league they're in. 2, I would have preferred it if they would have made the league and kept the other leagues and tournaments, or treated this as like a tournament, because you're only as good as the people you play against, really. Now, there's one thing that would have had me favour than making a Super League, and I think they should have done it like this. If one of the top 6, if all of the top teams in all the top leagues went undefeated against teams that are out of the top teams. For example, there's obviously the top 4 or 6 teams in Liverpool in the Premier League right now, which is Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, Man U and Tottenham. They're the 6 teams. Now, if each of them 6 teams went undefeated against every other team below them in the league, that would mean the Big 6 is the best in that league, basically. And the fact that they do lose to teams below them doesn't mean they're that good at all, really. They are, stoppable, they are beatable. But let's say they went undefeated against all the other 14 teams in the league for 2 or 3 seasons, in a row. That's the only thing. Jesus Christ, this time I thought, that is the only thing that I would have said would qualify them to make a Super League. If they went undefeated against the other 14 teams in the league. Now, they don't do that. There are times where the top 6 lose to the teams outside the top 6. Just the other day, Arsenal were 1-0 down to Fulham until the 97th minute. Fulham were in 18th place. Arsenal's supposed to be one of the top Big 6 teams. They're also involved in this European Super League. Awful. And this European Super League is going to have around, I think it's 12 teams right now, with another 3 coming in, that's 15 teams. They're competing for 1 trophy a season now. The European Super League trophy, that is it. UEFA and FIFA are banning them all from their competitions such as the Champions League. That means the FA Cup. That means the League Cup. They won't even be in considered in the same country as England or whatever their team, their country's from, because they're competing in Europe, not England anymore. So obviously they won't be in the Premier League if it's an English team. No FA Cup, no League Cup, no Carabao Cup, no Champions League, no Super Cup, no Europa League, none of that. One trophy. 15 teams, 14 teams losing. What do these 14 teams get if they come second and lower? Nothing. Nothing but participation, bleh, and stuff like that. Now, the players themselves, if they're playing for one of these teams, I'm going to get back to doing some more sit-ups, they will be all banned, potentially banned, from competing in other leagues. That means if they leave a team that's in this European Super League, I want to play for another team, let's say like in the Premier League, let's say Jordan Henderson leaves, goes to play for Everton, say, perhaps, he won't ever do that, but okay, let's just say it's someone worse than him. Shaqiri. If Shaqiri wants to go back to Stoke, for example, he won't be allowed. He might be banned from doing that, which kind of ruins football in general. Jesus, this is tougher than I thought. I could have stood up for a long time. Whew, but not that much. But I want to talk about the Ben Askren and Jake Paul fight really quickly. Now, a lot of people saying it's fixed. I have been watching boxing for years. I want to say I have a good knowledge of boxing. I've been watching it for the last 10, 15 years, and I've watched fights that are before my time because my dad's a big boxing fan. His favourite boxer is Marvin Hagler, so I've learnt about Marvin Hagler, and I think it was the four horsemen, as they called it, of the boxing era. Back then there was 4 greats, there was 4 champions. I do believe Marvin Hagler was one, and I cannot remember the others off the top of my head right now, but I've watched him. I've watched, obviously, Sugar Ray Leonard, he might have been one of the 4, I think. Obviously Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Rocky Marciano, all of these. I've even watched like Pacquiao coming through, Canelo coming through, Floyd Mayweather, people like Amir Khan, Prince Naseem. I could name a bunch of good boxers. Good from great and obviously legendary. Oscar De La Hoya's fighting soon, which is weird because he's coming out of retirement, which is stupid. I think it's an exhibition match like Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. did. Roy Jones Jr. to name another one. As far as Jake Paul goes, for being a boxer, he's fought 0 boxers. If he goes up against Tommy Fury's going to beat him. Tommy Fury is 5-0 against boxers. Jake Paul is 3-0. 4-0 with his amateur record against a YouTuber twice, one being Deja, one being Anderson Gibb. He fought a basketballer, Nate Robinson. Obviously, he's either a basketballer or NFL player or something like that. I think he was one or two or both of them. And now he's just fought a retired MMA fighter, who I think took a dive. A lot of people saying he took a dive. The punch on him was clean, I must admit. It was a nice right hook to the head, and he went down, his head hit the floor. But there is a fight that people have seen where he was in an MMA fight, pinned on the ground, getting pummeled by punches, and still won the fight. And he was walking off with his wife and his family, smiling. Like, yeah. So maybe if I get to doing this series, if I get buff and I get hench, and I get absolutely warm and, more in shape, maybe I'll go for Jake Paul. Nah, I'm just kidding. I only weigh 8 stone 7, and I am not built like anybody like him. I'm not as huge as him. There is one person I want to see him fight though. 2 names. 2 words. First name, Edgar. Second name, Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga is the one. The chosen one, as he's called. 16 wins by knockout, 16 first round knockouts in a row. Fighting in a few days actually, and I cannot wait. And I think Edgar Berlanga should try and get a fight with Jake Paul, knock him clean out, and just, put his career to bed. Before Tommy Fury does it anyway. Tommy Fury's going to beat him. But the only way that he's going to fight Tommy Fury, apparently if Tyson Fury's involved, fighting this random Jake Paul knows, which is weird because I don't even know this other guy he said to him to fight, I don't even know who he is, for a start. But yeah, this commentary bit's been going on for 8 minutes, 9 minutes nearly. Let's push on and do another 10 seconds. I'm gonna cut all these in editing, but hopefully I've done enough here. 9 minutes is up. Right, there we go. Whew. Thank you for watching the vlog today. First time I've ever done a vlog like this. I have vlogged in the past. This is the second time I've tried it out, but this is the one where I'm doing the health freak stuff. I am exercising every day now. I'm looking after myself. If your health is good, your mental health is good as well. And if people know me, my mental health is terrible, but that's because of my health as well. I'm not getting good sleep, I'm not getting good exercise, but I am turning over a new leaf. And I thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to recap everything just after this and then play the outro. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and I'm out. And as always, stay safe, stay hydrated, look after yourselves and look after each other, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me oh, just let me